AA, see you in church. Hi, I'm Manuel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a message, put the hand up and say hi. I do that right away because I have the tendency of not returning if I forgot to do that when I enjoy some video. But if I don't like it, I usually will go back and put the hand down. But I usually enjoy them. I usually only watch ones I like, and once in a blue moon I'll watch somebody and then really dislike their video, and I will do that. Okay, I was watching, of all, I know you're gonna say not that one. Um, it was about refugees and their point of view towards, of course, how they felt and how they were treated and everything, and they were happy and all that kind of stuff. The only thing that really bothered me about that video was they kept talking about assimilating. We have to assimilate. We have to assimilate. See, that makes no kind of sense to someone like me. Why? Because I was born here. I'm Hispanic. And with the assimilate thing, what are you going to assimilate to? Are you going to assimilate to being an asshole white person or a nice white person or a Hispanic person or a Japanese person, Chinese person, black person? And that's the thing. In America, you don't have to assimilate. I understand what everybody's trying to say when you're in England, but they have so many different people talking different versions of English there. Here, we talk our own version of it, and we don't assimilate. We're proud of our country, we're proud of our people, not proud of our president because he seems to be sort of a jackass. And a lot of people were there saying about jobs. Okay, here's the thing. If you come here from another country because you're a refugee and they've allowed you to come, you have a lot of options. You can go to school, get the training, but this is why we're not proud of our president. The only thing he's making available to you is becoming a migrant worker. And what I mean by that is that means that you're going to go and do the fields, pick onions, pick tomatoes, pick carrots, pick corn, pick cotton. That's what he's leaving for everybody. Or you can always have that great college degree from Yale and clean toilets. Scrub floors. Be a janitor. Do you get it? Now, they tried to throw stones at the Mexican Americans that were trying to get over here, okay? Here's a stone back in your faces, assholes. They're leaving a worser than as you were. Why? Because if you watch the videos and stop being a jerk, you'd see that first it was the drug cartels. Now the drug cartels are having a lot of problems. So they said, let's try something new. And there's a produce that they put out, and it's avocados. Yeah, now there's an avocado cartel. They moved their cartel over to avocados, and they're treating people the way they did when they were in drugs. Same guns, same drama. Now, if you were living in that kind of drama where you could get kidnapped, forced to work the fields there, wouldn't you try to get over here? Now, if that fence he was building, though that wall, I shouldn't say fence, that wall he was building was stuck to buildings, I would have a problem with that. Why? Because we could build out of all that wall, we could build places that people who, not migrant workers, people that need help could go and live there if they build homes there instead. You can build a wall of homes using that wall and use it as somewhere that people that need help can go and live. And when they are able to be on their own 2 feet, they can leave there. That's a constructive kind of doing. But as long as him and all these other people are more welcoming to giving all our good jobs to every other country member than our own, then we're screwed. Why? Because people don't go to college to pick grapes, to pick oranges, to pick tomatoes, to pick onions, to pick potatoes up from the ground. They really don't. These people are going to college and there's no jobs for them. Why? Because people like people from England, if you went to college to get a better acting degree and now you're out there trying to act, guess what? All the American jobs are being done by Englishmen with fake accents. All of the dancing jobs now that people go to all these expensive high schools and colleges in dance and singing and whatever, they're being done by other people. The line's gotten twice, maybe even 3 times the size. Why? Because everybody in their other countries are coming here to do it. You have a show about Americans, America Got Talent, and we have a person from Japan winning it. Does that make any sense? No. You have everybody from the panel from every other country but America. Does that make any sense? No. Now they've changed it up because of people like me who asked that question and they finally heard it. But it doesn't make it better for you. All it does is make it that they're now going to maybe make it easier. But then you got The Voice. Well, a lot of the people now that are coming to The Voice aren't even Americans. You got shows. I mean, see, that's the thing. These shows are made in America, but you have other people coming from other countries to be on these shows. We have so many Americans that need the opportunity. Why? Because you have other people from other countries coming to our area and taking those positions. You had that Mandel comedian. He's Canadian. So the people from Canada are coming and taking your comedy jobs. The people from Canada, because it's just a jump, skip, and a hop, are coming and taking your music positions like that Beaver guy, Justin Bieber. You got people on YouTube taking those positions from Canada. But that's YouTube. But I'm just giving you an example. You got people from India, you got people from all these different countries, Africa. See, even in Africa, they had that movie, the Black Panther, and the Black Panther was done by an Englishman. I think there's so many people in Africa that could have done that part, but they used an Englishman and he had to learn the language and the accent to do the part. Get my drift? They also have him in America doing an American position. We have lots of black actors here in America, but we're going to England. Now, in England, they don't have any Americans doing English parts. They have Americans doing American parts in their English movies. But they don't hire an American to do a fake accent in an English movie. Get my drift? It's just so easy to say, come and assimilate. Well, you don't have to assimilate. Why? Because in America, you can have a British accent and get a job. You can have an American accent. You can have an African accent. You can have an Ethiopian accent. Get my point? Because we don't assimilate, we just welcome with open arms. That's always been how America's been. So understand that you don't have to give up anything when you come here. Just feel welcome. But that's up to you. What do you think? Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave me a message on what you want to hear, or if you like my conversation or your opinion. Put the hand up to say hi. And remember, AA, see you in church.